Hey, welcome Earth Signs. It's Robin here. Thank you so much for joining me today on my channel, Celtic Fox Fortunes. So I'm doing readings for 2025. I'm going to take a look at the year ahead and whatever energy is available for you. I'm also going to look at love and money for you. So I'm going to start with Taurus and then go to Virgo and then Capricorn. So make sure that when you watch the reading, you comment down below with your zodiac sign so I know which reading you watched. I really hope you enjoy the reading. Just keep in mind these are general readings, so if your sun sign isn't resonating, maybe check out your moon sign. And I'm just going to go on a quick pause and I'll come back with all the action in 2025 for your earth signs, okay? So I'll see you soon. All right, bull gang. Okay, so welcome to your reading, Taurus. I'm going to just kick off with you guys. I think, sorry to the other earth signs, you guys might be my favorite earth sign. There's just something like really swag about you, just super like energetic. Have you ever noticed that when you walk into a room, all eyes are on you? Okay, that's not a coincidence. It is your energy. So it might be time to really capitalize on that in 2025. Especially if you're the type of person, let's pull some cards, that is seeking the spotlight or just really being able to, wow, okay, draw big crowds or like get a business started. So the first couple of cards that I pulled for you, I've got the Justice card and the Hierophant, okay? So, I mean, this is maybe a bit of a dark message, but that's okay. I feel like somebody that maybe you walked away from. I'm getting a 2024 vibe, but it could be earlier than that because they were just shady and you didn't trust them anymore, or you had a gut feeling that, you know, the relationship had to end. It could be a friendship. It could be any type of relationship, okay? And you just walked away. I want you to know that with the Hierophant and with the Justice card, yeah, they're going to have some sort of karmic comeuppance in 2025. And you might feel good about that. And I think that's going to be okay, you know, because sometimes people, there's sayings like you reap what you sow for a reason. So here's the point. If you're considering seeking revenge against somebody, don't bother because it's already written in the stars. Okay, so let's see about love. Okay, so we have the Ace of Wands in reverse. Sorry. I feel like there is somebody coming back for you if you're single. There could be somebody, it was maybe just the wrong timing, and I feel like there is quite a gap of years. Like you guys had to separate at some point to just do whatever mission, maybe have children with other people because that's what the universe wanted, okay? But I feel like they could be coming back. Maybe they were too arrogant at the time for you. It's probably a fire sign. I'm sorry, you guys, I just have to quickly like have a sip of water. So I'm saying fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, okay? And they're probably wildly attractive and you guys had a great relationship, but maybe they were just a little bit too full of themselves, okay? So that's for singles. I'll pull a card for those of you in relationships. I see that you guys are moving into the next phase of your relationship with the Two of Pentacles. Lots of things coming in for you. So it's going to be just a really, really busy and productive year for those of you, Taurus, that are in relationships. And it looks like dreams coming true, like any goals that you've set together as couples, you know, that they'll be coming in because there's a ship coming in that card. So let's talk about money for you. I'll do a deck cut. So the Queen of Pentacles, like she's in charge. Like she's really taking everything that you've ever thought of when it relates to your house of wealth, your house of abundance. And she takes that to the king, okay? So it's like you're going to have the king's ear when it comes to your house of money. So just make sure that you're speaking out. I'm going to tell you guys a story that I heard Jim Carrey tell that whenever he had an Irish friend, and that friend would always ask Mother Mary, it doesn't matter if you're religious or not, for whatever it was that he wanted. And then Mother Mary would go and talk to the Creator on his behalf, and he would always manifest whatever it is that he wanted. So I feel like there is sort of a female totem or spirit guide that you could be asking, and they'll pass that on to the Creator and make sure that you manifest whatever it is. And nothing is too big, nothing is too small, okay? Just remember the lavish abundance of the universe. And, you know, if you need to watch shows like Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous so you can see what is available for you, because I think for the average person, we're not even aware of what it is that is available once you have an extreme amount of money, okay? So we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, okay? So this can be really, really, really tricky. I feel like there's going to be some backsliding in your life in 2025. So you're going to have to maybe hang on for dear life, okay? So any progress that you've made, you're probably going to have to defend your territory a little bit. Somebody could be coming in. Like if you're an inventor, there could be somebody coming in with like a ripoff. If you're on social media and you have profiles, just be very careful for people trying to steal your page name. I see it happen all the time. People just rip off other people's name and they add a character to it and steal all their content and post it. So just be really careful about stuff like that, okay? Be very vigilant, like especially if you are, like do searches for your business name or your profile name. Make it a habit, do it like once a week, you know, so that you can shut other people down, because I see there are people trying to capitalize on your success. But with Mother Mary over here represented in the Queen of Pentacles, you can ask her to put a stop to all of this. And just remember what we were seeing here with the Hierophant and the Justice card is that karma is serving justice in your world. So you can ask for that to happen too, okay? So, and don't be afraid. And you might have to just go in like check out this guy. He really went through a battlefield here. So sometimes you're going to have to be maybe a little bit confrontational and go and like take back something that belongs to you. And I'm seeing here for those of you that are in a relationship where your partner or whatever, they could be maybe flirting with somebody else, or somebody else is trying to take your partner off your hands. You're going to have to go in there and say, hey, listen, you know, this is my wife, this is my husband, this is my partner. You know, you can need to back off and get your own sandwich. You know what I mean? So don't be afraid to defend your own territory. And, you know, Spirit is saying to use whatever means necessary. But, I mean, that can be really, really a lot. So, I mean, don't let emotion take over. But you should be okay, because you guys, I find you're really, really sensible and level-headed. So make an action plan to take people down that you need to. Ace of Swords in reverse that's kind of a tricky card, because it's saying that you have to kind of watch your step when it comes to how you achieve your victories, because you don't want that karmic justice to come back and haunt you in the following year, okay? Just because karma is seeking somebody else right now doesn't mean that you couldn't be the next target of karmic justice. So I would really just keep things on the up and up when it comes to, you know, you can just report people on social media pages. There's always somebody that you can go to, that you can achieve getting back your good name or getting back your partner that you've invested quite a bit of time with. So, you know what? And I don't know why. Let's ask that question for those of you. It doesn't matter if you're single or not, because you could meet somebody and then they could just start, I don't know, like, why would they go with somebody else? Let's have a look at that. Okay. Okay, so it seems like the person that is coming up and involving themselves in your relationship, and it could be a friendship or a romantic relationship or a business partnership, there is a dark force in the other person coming towards you. Okay, so just remember divine protection here. You can ask for it from Mother Mary, and also ask for karmic justice to come in. This person is, they're not a good person, okay, and they don't have any morals, and they're kind of putting your partner under some sort of a spell. Okay, so and it's important to know who you're up against here. So don't think that you can throw money at this problem, okay? Just really don't think you can throw money at the problem. We got the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, so you can't just pay this person to go away. What's going to make them leave? I think that's going to be a huge part of what is happening, is just defending your territory all the way around, being very vigilant, letting things from the past go, and letting the universe take care of it. All you can do is defend what's yours, okay? And just the Seven of Wands is saying, hey, this is mine. I'm not going to listen to anybody else. You know, you're going to have to go talk to your partner and say, what is it that you think that you're doing with this other person? It's a total betrayal, you know? And I don't think they want to leave, but maybe you're just not giving them enough of what they want. So it's time for a really powerful conversation. I'll pull one more card. So you got to stay cool all year, you know, because it just looks like something out of Game of Thrones, where you're going to have to protect your castle, okay? The Red Keep. You're going to have to really batten down the hatches and stay powerful and strong, and call in whoever it is that you believe in to help you with everything, okay? So that's all I'm getting for you, Taurus. So I'm going to let you go, and Happy New Year. Bye. All right, Virgo, welcome to your 2025 reading. I like to call you guys the heart of the zodiac. Like, that just came to me, one of my spirit guides. So they told me that years ago. So just remember how powerful your heart is. Anyway, let's see what's going on for you for 2025. And remember to drop your zodiac sign in the comments. I'm being guided to just pull cards for love and money to start off with. Love is looking really, really good. Money, okay. Don't let your money slip through your hands in 2025, okay? There could be some kind of a swindler. Maybe you just don't know enough about something. So make sure that you're getting educated. Like if you're going for a mortgage or a car loan or a credit card, make sure that you check all the rules and regulations and stipulations and loopholes and all of that. Like, do your due diligence, okay? And just be very careful around your money, because I see people trying to part you from it, okay? But I mean, your best defense is your knowledge and asking people, you know what I mean? Or asking for recommendations if people are doing really well at a certain bank or with a certain credit card or whatnot. Just make sure, you work too hard for your money to be separated from it by somebody that has no morals, okay? So with love, it all looks very, very good. You guys like moving forward together, very happy. It's like the universe is really, really cheering on this love match for you. So if you guys are in a relationship, just keep going. And even if you're going through a tough time, it's just going to be like, you'll come through the other side. Don't worry. And if you're single, the universe is lining you up with that ideal match that maybe you've been thinking about and asking for. So it's coming in, and it's probably going to be a fire sign, because this is the Six of Wands, and that is a fire card. And fire signs are Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And with the fire sign, you will never, ever experience a dull moment, okay? So let's see what else could possibly happen for you. Okay, so I'm getting a really, really powerful stream of information for you, and this is what is going to happen. If there's any sort of like Reiki or meditation that you've been meaning to do, what I'm getting here with the Ace of Wands card is that it's going to be really important to do this on or around New Year's Eve or New Year's Day, because there is a stream of information coming in for you with the Ace of Wands. And there's something about you that needs to be opened up just a little bit more, opening up your channels so you can receive all this cosmic, they're saying wealth and abundance, okay? So wealth of knowledge, abundance of health, all of that good stuff. But it seems like right now, whatever receptor that you need to have isn't fully functioning, okay? So you want to open that right up. So if you're holding a grudge against somebody, or you just, you know, if you use the words, I hate that, or I hate that person, Spirit is guiding really, really strongly to stop using that word, because it's blocking you from reaching your highest potential. So just find different ways of saying something, you know. And I'll give you guys just a really quick example. And I learned this when I had kids, right? Instead of saying don't run in the house, you say something positive, like use your walking feet. Or so you could say, instead of like directing all this negative energy towards a person, you could say, well, they're the best, insert their name here, that they can possibly be at this time, or they've got a lot to learn. Like, try and twist things into where it's positive, and definitely stop gossiping. Okay, so we have the Page of Wands, and it's funny that I got this card as I was saying stop gossiping, because the Page of Wands, this is like sending messages to people, right? Like moving forward and telling people stuff. And when it comes in reverse, maybe it's just an indication to keep your personal life personal. Stop telling gossip and stories to other people, because it's just a detriment to your energy. Oh, I just dropped a card. Hold on. Okay, so we do have the Death card. I don't even know where this card came from, because the deck is over here and it ended up under my arm here, and then it ended up on the floor. So the Death card is in reverse, okay? So something big is being revived for you in 2025, and I'm just being guided to, they're saying mess the deck up a little bit, okay? Okay. I've never done this before, but they're saying just to mess the deck up, and they're saying this card. So something is being revived for you. Your search for your own personal happiness. And when you find that, when you get on that path, you know, whatever makes you happy, is like basically as long as you're not hurting other people, as soon as you start heading down that path, you're going to be rewarded financially, okay? So I love this so much for you. So maybe there was some sort of a routine that you used to do years ago, and it was like really soothing, and maybe you have a roommate now, or you live with a partner, or maybe you just don't have time for it. It's time to start doing that over again, okay? So whatever that is, maybe it was a workout. I don't know, like you just have to maybe sit and think about it, or ask the universe, okay, what is it that I should start doing again? And you'll get an answer, and it'll just really open up your world, open up your life. And things, it looks like there's so much seeking you in 2025, okay? So you don't have to ask for things anymore other than guidance. You know, what should my next step be? What should I bring back from the past? What should I stop doing to reach my highest potential? What do I need to learn about wealth and abundance? How can I be a better partner? You know, just start asking those questions, and things that, like, everything is just going to light up like a Christmas tree for you. We do the World in reverse. So there's just sort of a caution to just stay humble, okay? Because sometimes you ever see these like really arrogant athletes with the World card, where they're like, oh, I'm the greatest, you know, it's obnoxious, you know. I mean, great, I'm glad that you won, but you just remember to stay humble and grateful, and just sort of find your peace within that range, instead of, like, you know how there's such a difference between confidence and cocky. So stay on the line of confidence and stay away from cocky, because the universe doesn't like that. The universe likes a pure heart, and you guys are the heart of the zodiac, okay? So, you know, And we have the Justice card, and it's coming in reverse. Okay, so if you have been, again, this is going back to like, don't gossip about people, don't say mean things about people. If you have been asking for some sort of retribution against somebody, you need to stop that, okay? Or if you're seeking damages against somebody, I really feel like you're headed down the wrong path in that sense, okay? And then we're getting the Temperance card. So maybe it's just time to start putting yourself in other people's shoes, okay? And say, okay, well, this is how they're operating, and maybe I don't want to associate that, and maybe there's something else going on in their life that I don't know about that is affecting their behavior. And I just see this huge sort of almost like a metamorphosis into your highest possible like soul accomplishment in this lifetime, excuse me, which would be great, especially for those of you that don't want to reincarnate on Earth again. That could really just wrap up your entire soul contract, and then you could be done, and then you could just go up and live, you know, in the ether, or, you know, on a higher timeline of existence. And what's really interesting is my spirit guides are saying for some of you, if you're wrapping up your soul contract and this is the last time you come back down to Earth, unless you choose to do so, you could even become like an angel, like be an earth angel, or, you know, become part of Archangel Michael's squad or something like that. So it's really fascinating. Really fascinating. Huge potential of growth and wealth and abundance, and just amazing. Okay, so I'm going to wrap this up. So Happy New Year. Okay, and thanks for watching. Bye. How's it going, Capricorn? Okay, once again, it's Robin here. I'm doing your 2025 reading. So just remember to drop your zodiac sign in the comments so I know which reading that you watched, and I hope you enjoy. If this one doesn't resonate, maybe check out your moon sign reading. And I'm just going to pull a couple cards to look at love and money, and I'm just going to try and coax the cards out of the worst shuffle. So one more shuffle here, and I'm just going to... Okay, so 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So this is the jackpot card this way, and this is not. Okay, so you're being guided to be very careful with your money, you know, and you're being guided to start planning for the future. It looks like maybe there's just room for improvement. Like if you're already contributing to whatever RSP or whatever, maybe you could bump it up a little bit, you know, just try a little bit harder. It looks like maybe there's a little bit room for improvement in your finances. Okay, it's maybe not the news that you're wanting to hear, but tarot is brutally honest, and it gives you the news that you need to hear, not that you want to hear. Okay, so there is room for improvement, and just be very careful with investing, that you are doing some, you know, check things out. Okay, like don't just take somebody else's word for what stock to purchase. Okay, if you don't know anything, let's see another card here. The Emperor. It looks like there's somebody that you think, because the Emperor is in reverse, somebody that you think knows everything about finances and all of this stuff, investing, blah, blah, blah. Don't listen to them. Don't listen to them, especially if they're taking a commission. Maybe that could be the entire problem. Maybe their commission rate is too high and it's leaving you with nothing, and you're being bled for fees and stuff like that. Okay, look into that, please. Capricorn, be smart with your money. Okay, so let's pull some cards here for love. What could be happening with love? Ay, ay, ay. Oh boy. Okay, so yikes. So we have the Five of Swords. And then we have the High Priestess in reverse. Okay, so there could be some sort of argument or some sort of core belief system that is keeping you at bay, you know, having arguments with a partner, or there could be some sort of belief system if you're meeting somebody, if you're single. Maybe it's religion, spiritual, you know, one person wants kids, the other one doesn't. Just be careful, you know, like sometimes you meet somebody and they seem perfect, but there's maybe too much of a divide in what you believe in for you to ever be happy, okay? So value future you more than current you before you just say, oh, but I love them so much and I want to get into a relationship with them, despite all of these things that would probably potentially blow the relationship apart in the future. For those of you that are currently in relationships, like if you seriously want to keep things together, you gotta have to work on it a little bit here, okay? And leave the past out of it with the 9 of Wands in reverse. I see that there could be a little of, oh, he said, she said, and remember the time that you did this, that you cannot keep score in a relationship, because everybody acts like an idiot sometimes. Everybody makes mistakes. Yeah, okay. And stop with the sarcasm. That's what my spirit guides are saying. Don't be sarcastic in your relationship. It is a romance killer. Excuse me. Okay, let me pull some cards. Okay, so yikes. It looks like the universe wants to do a lot for you. Like I'm saying yikes a lot in your reading, and that's not okay. Hold on, I need to take a sip of water. All right, I'm back. Okay, it's like the universe wants to really give you a lot here, but the Chariot, this one is standing stock still. It's not going anywhere. So it looks like you could be experiencing some sort of a block or another. And maybe it hasn't occurred to you. You could be just thinking, well, what's going on with my money? Why is my investment not working? Why is my relationship not working out? Why am I not meeting the right person? There's something going on here. So it's time to identify whatever block you have. And let's get rid of it, okay? So let's have a look at that, because it affects every aspect of your life. Let's have a look at that. Oh, geez. All right, it looks like you're just not verbalizing enough, maybe not defending your territory, maybe not speaking up enough in circles. We've got the Knight of Swords in reverse, Knight of Swords upright. Okay, yeah, like I have everything that I need to do or say or think. This way, okay? Ready to take charge, tell people, tell people off or tell people the right thing or whatever. This way, it looks like you're holding back, okay? It really just looks like you're not. And maybe this is what my spirit guides are saying. Maybe you just need to open up your chakras, okay? And if you're not a chakra person, maybe you should do a little bit of investigation into that, especially when it comes to they're showing me your throat chakra and your sacral chakra, okay? So, and I see that there's quite a bit of emotion stored in your body. So I'm going to advise that you guys really check out yoga that releases emotion. And it's probably, if you don't want to do a huge thing, do a child's pose and then sort of rock back and forth, okay? If you don't know what a child's pose is, just check it out. It's really simple. Anybody can do it. It's like basically laying down on the floor in a ball, kind of. And then just sort of gently rock back and forth, and maybe do that until you start crying. And that's exactly the goal, okay? Because there's something sapping your strength here. Okay, I'm going to give you guys another piece of advice, what is going on, why it might feel. Do you ever feel like you have a curse? Huh? Archon banishment. Okay, it's ARCHON, banishment. I want you guys to check that out. You guys might be the target of archons here, which is why I keep on getting yikes, 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 because it's kind of like all the energy that you're putting into everything is benefiting somebody else. And that's what the Archon banishment is for. And that's why you need to clear out your emotional body, okay? By doing whatever yoga that will release trauma from your body. Trapped emotion and trauma, okay? So maybe start with that as a building block. And you can start that right away. And Archon banishment for sure, okay? So that they never come back. And then things will really start to pop for you. Like, look at the Empress card. It will change the stagnant energy around you. It'll change the arguments, the sarcasm, meeting the wrong people, not having the right money, not being able to protect yourself, not feeling strong enough to do things. Okay, everything will change once you get a grip of that stuff. It's gonna just, things will start like coming into your life like you won't believe it. And it's because of these two things specifically that I'm seeing. Hold on, that was brutal. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna pull a couple more cards here. And this is stuff that's so easy to do. The Archon Banishment. It's like saying like an incantation. And the Child's Pose and the trauma, what's it called? Trauma-informed yoga. You could do that for 20 minutes, and feel like your whole world is changed, okay? And look at the happiness that is waiting for you once you do these couple of things. It could really just change your entire life, okay? So Capricorn, I'm going to pull one more card for you. End of your worries, okay? And then you also have angel number 1010 here. So check that out and make sure that you're paying attention to angel numbers, particularly for the whole year of 2025. If you don't do it already, make sure you're getting the interpretations. One of my favorite sites that I like to use is called Sacred Scribes. And, because you can just search online, and all of these things are so different. But anyway, that's my favorite site. Do those couple of things, and I see your whole world just opening up and being beautiful and bountiful. Happy New Year. Bye.